Hey guys, welcome to another awesome episode of Trapline with Jinx. Gonna have ourselves a good time. You can see this nice background we have. It's about the 6th of January right now. The temperature is 25. Perfect time of year to be trapping. This is my favorite time of year. This is something that this is a secret that I don't tell a lot of people. When the snow is on the ground, that's when school is in session, guys. This is how you learn how all of your coyotes in your area are traveling. You learn a lot from your properties, and a lot of the stuff that I show you guys on my channel comes from this type of weather right here. So I'm tracking as I ride on my four-wheeler. I've got a catch for you guys here real quick. I got this one right here on a cable restraint, one of my favorite things to do. But what I'm trying to say is that I'm working this system here, tracking a coyote going down this little track right here. He's still going all the way down to the bottom, got sets down there. And I've got a circle here. And I don't know if that's the same coyote or not. I'll have to look on the other side of the trail, see if he's coming through. But I think I caught him right here going through. So I don't see where he's come through. But that's kind of how you guys learn. So I should have a lot of catches in this, a lot of strategy, coyote strategy. If you guys like wintertime trapping, this is the time to be out. So school's in session. Glad you're with us. And got this cabled coyote. This is 56. This is my new personal best for the season. I'm on a quest to catch 100 this year. So here we go. Jinx, have a great day. Okay, on this coyote here, cable's still good and intact. My pigtail's still on there. I didn't get much pull on the, it didn't even come up at all. Here's my split rings there. So I'll pull this real dark coyote. And this was the coyote I was tracking over here. He went down to the bottom. He did a circle and he started to come through here. That's where I caught him at. Real dark. Oh my gosh, he stinks. Got to be a male. Male, yep. I tracked him all the way from the hill to right here. And I missed another one going through, but it is what it is. These are real hard to reset in my area. We have entanglement laws, so I think I could set one on the end over there. And that's usually kind of what I do on these. So since I caught here, I have to pull these. And then this is pretty much ruined. It's so hard to get them to come right through there and narrow. So I'll just go on the end piece and I'll reset it over there. And I'll catch another one on that end. So anyways, I just thought I'd share that with you guys. Equipment's holding up really good and a nice neck catch. So let's keep moving. Well, it's a new day. The snow carried over. I had one other catch this morning. So this is the second dog on today, but I get so competitive. I don't know if you guys struggle with this, but I get so competitive to where I kind of lose track of what I've been doing. So I've been counting more of what I'm losing or missing rather than what I'm catching. So, but I am taking inventory. This is a really good set, blind set, matter of fact. You could see the trail coming and going. I saw a lot of coyote tracks as they were just kind of going around this corner. And I've been connecting a lot on possums and stuff. But I did see a lot of canine tracks on there. So I figured, well, what better place to put a trap than right on the trail? So that would be 58 for me. And yeah, so take inventory when the snow is down. And I'm letting it bother me when I miss, but it's the breeding season. They're so distracted, and got them going by a lot of my sets. I did catch another one this morning on a cable, and those will be real effective. And these little blind sets on the trails. So other than that, I'm getting some refusals. It's kind of, you know, just that's the way it is this time of year. You don't know if it's the wind. I think they're so distracted because of the breeding season. I'm right in the middle of the rut, so I'm like. Today's the 7th, I think, today, of January. This would be right in the middle of the rut. So, you know, them bucks, they don't real, you know, it's the same way. So they're real distracted with love, and happy to harvest this coyote here. He's got a big mud ball on his trap. I don't know where he got all that brush either, but I don't know. It is what it is. I'll get this dispatch and keep moving. Okay, guys, I wanted to share you guys the reset. So you got your trail, you can see it. We're going to get a good 5 to 6 inches of snow tonight. That's what they're saying. So what I did was he had a mound. So I opened up the trail and made more of a trench all the way through. So hopefully the trail's still kind of intact. And then I've got my hole with the two dirt holes. One of them is with Final Demise, and the other one is it's got some skunk in it, so it's a collar on the side. I just wanted to share that with you. I guess it kind of helps having a variety of different sets out this time of year, because like stuff like this here, this was on a blind set. This one I caught on a cable. My post sets, my cedar post sets aren't connecting, and they are kind of working them. It's just a matter of getting them to step on that little pan, right? So don't get discouraged. That's all I really want to say, because it is beating me up right now. And take inventory as you kind of go on these winter months. But it does help to have a variety. That's why I like this set. It's your trail set, good long trail, and you'll catch everything on these. So let's keep moving. Nice dog. This was a female. I think that's 58. Okay, guys, I want to share with you guys real quick some strategy, I guess, with the winter months. A lot of the stuff that I'm trying to show you guys in this video, if that makes sense, with the snow on the ground, what we learn, how school's in session. So I'll give you kind of an illustration. I did make a set right here, and I'll show you why. So we've got this system here. This is a big, long creek type system. A year ago or 2 years ago, when the snow was on the ground, I was studying how everything was kind of moving. I noticed them go a pair of coyotes going from this point, and they don't go straight. They didn't go straight across like a lot of times they will, but they went straight across to this cedar piece right here. And I hadn't seen that before, and you wouldn't see that until the snow actually is on the ground. And so I looked it out, and there's this gap right here in the fence. This is woven wire. There's a gap right there in the fence, and they're just hitting this corner piece off this cedar. And they literally went from that point straight across, and they crossed underneath there. And that's, you just wouldn't see that. I didn't notice that the fence was elevated and that they were crossing there, unless if the snow was on the ground and I didn't track them. So that's really kind of what I'm trying to share with this video. That's how you learn your properties. I had marked that on my map, and this year there's a little bit of traffic coming, but it's not like it was. So in my state, we can't set cable restraints with this tall stuff. So I did put in a blind set right there. Like I said, we're expecting 5 to 6 inches of snow, but there is a trail that leads right in through here. And it's little stuff like that. It's kind of what I'm trying to, especially you new guys that are new to trapping, that's how you learn your properties. That's how you put up good numbers during the January, February portion when it's really nasty. I'm learning from this year to the next year, and I'm marking those on my map. So hopefully that I went into detail with that, but hopefully that helps you guys out with your properties and really what I'm trying to teach you guys. I wouldn't have noticed that hole in the fence had I not seen the tracks going across there, and they literally just went right for this cedar and they zipped across. They knew right where that hole was. It's crazy how that is, isn't it? All right, so hopefully I have some more catches for you, and hang in there. Well, guys, got a big snowstorm coming through today. Actually, I'm probably looking at 7 to 11 inches of snow. This is my 7th Bobcat of the season. It's now the 7th of January. Got a lot of season left. Real simple set on this one. Real nice cat. He's got spots going all the way back on his back. Pretty cat. He's probably 22 pounds maybe. He's not real big, but pretty good sized cat. I like there's usually a trail off these points where the cats kind of come through. I've caught cats here over the years, so you know I knew that they're around, and I kind of been missing a couple recently, so I know there's a few of them in the area. Okay, so I'm just pretty happy to get this cat caught. Good location right on the corner point. Little trail comes out. About 4 days on this set, so just takes a little bit of time. Nothing real special, just a regular dirt hole set. I used Apple Roads custom blend, Fatal Breath on the right side, which is a coal lure, and I did use some Glen lure on the backing. So step down mouse hole, good front foot catch. I've got good 3-4 toes in there. So all right, let me get that dispatched and keep moving on with the video. Well, here we go, guys. Trail set. If you watched the last episode, I set that in. I was looking for a bobcat. Looks like I got 2 or 3 toes on a back foot catch on this coyote here. Just a trail coming through here. Oh my gosh, I was really looking for a bobcat right there, but you know, you got a coyote. He's transitioning through. So happy to harvest this one. Complete blind set is the 2nd time I've done that this year. So no bait, no lure, stick a trap on the trail. All right, I having problems with my batteries, but these are the type of sets that I love to use this time of year. I just saw that trail, I had to set it, and 3 days later, caught this nice coyote. Little mangy, looks like, but nice back foot cat. He's got 2 toes on him, so I better get him dispatched. And try to figure out what I'm gonna do with this set. I don't see a lot of tracks. Looks like he was all by himself. I see him right here coming in. He's hunting this edge, and he hit my trail, and I got him right there. And that was it. Those are so much fun. If you have an opportunity and you see a trail like that, I can't tell you how much fun and exciting that is. This is about like shooting that big buck, in my opinion. You know where they're coming and going. You just put that strategy down, and we get to see the fruit of this type of catch. So it's no bait, no lure, trap on the trail, blind set, So much fun. All right, let's keep going on with the rest of the video. Okay, I got my dispatch. I'll show you guys the reset on this. This will actually be better now for bobcats, believe it or not. This giant brown spot in this location is gonna still be really good for bobcats. I'm missing my feather, but other than that, I could add in a new feather. I'm gonna open up the trail. I'm gonna change out the trap because it's bloody, of course. And we're gonna reset that trap right there. I'll show you what it looks like when I get done. So don't just pull these. A lot of times you'll think, well, I'll just pull the trap. This will be even better for bobcats. And that was really what I was targeting right here. So I'll get that reset and I'll show you what the reset looks like. Okay, well, here's pretty much the rest of the set. So I opened up my trail. I made it kind of like a walk through. I poked a hole there, and I put a caster lure in it, and then I put abracadabra, which is a bobcat lure there, and then I sprinkled a little bit of bobcat urine on that. And I have my feather, it's right here. We could do that in my state. I usually like that about as close to the set as I can. You know, it still falls right along with that trail. So, you know, if they're walking through and they want to check that out, I got him right here. You know, vice versa. If he's walking the trail and he's going to want to know what this is, you know, because of the curiosity. But I just put that fluff on the back, and I put a little bit of fluffing right in here. And I'm still looking for my bobcat. Anyways, happy to harvest this coyote, and let's move on down the line. Okay, guys, if you're new to the channel, or if you've watched my videos a lot, I'm really a technical kind of guy. I really like to get down, break down properties. I like to show you my strategy for this time of year. Gives you guys some thoughts, some ideas. I'm not perfect by any means. But this is just kind of who I am. It's not really a lot of entertainment, if that makes sense. But if you want to be a diehard trapper, there's a lot of things I'll share on my channel. There'll be tips and secrets. And I hope you guys appreciate that, if that makes sense. So I know I'm going to lose a lot of viewers because it just isn't that cool. But if you're really into trapping, this channel is probably one for you. I'm going to break down this little piece here. I'm going to show you what I'm looking at. So as I kind of work these properties, this is brand new snow. This is last night's snow. It's going to get cold. This is a fence line and it runs quite a ways, and I'm looking for bobcats. So what I like to do is I go in and I find a trail. Usually there's a good trail where they kind of hunt these little pieces down the middle, and you'll find them. It'll look like sometimes like a raccoon trail, but I always like to try to take inventory as I kind of go. So this is the first day in. I'm kind of looking at it. They can bob and weave inside and out of that. If you've got a good coon trail in the middle of these are going to be good caddy locations. So a lot of times if I was targeting specifically but for bobcats, I'd come inside the middle of this cedar brush. You know there's rabbits in here, you know they're feeding. I would make a set right off of here. I do see some tracks right here. It doesn't look like what I'm looking for, but good place. If you got a trail here, you're gonna set that. Otherwise you're just gonna set a cat, you know. But I just thought I'd share that with you. Don't discount that. When it gets cold this time of year, mid-type of January, they're gonna run right down the middle of the ditches, off the culverts. Any hunting opportunities for them, that's where your cats are gonna be. So I thought I would share that secret with you. As I kind of ride my four-wheeler, you can see my four-wheeler here, I look at the tracks, I take inventory as I go. And this is really, guys, I want to say this is really, guys, how you learn as a trapper. You learn what they're hunting, you learn what they're looking for, where they're coming out of. And I grow so much year after year by trapping during this snow time. It is a little bit discouraging sometimes when they go by your sets, but little things like that make a big difference. So just take inventory. if you're looking for cats, set down the middle on these, and let's keep moving with the rest of the video. Okay guys, I'm going to show you guys one more set location, and then I'll probably end the video. This is a good system here. Good fence line going this way, that way, and you got this creek that comes down this way. Big timber over the hill, and I saw this a few years ago, and it's really kind of the point that I'm kind of trying to drive. When you learn your properties year after year, you notice stuff like this right here. So this is woven wire. There's a hole right here. In my state, we're not allowed to snare on the fence. We can't do that. But that doesn't mean that I can't put a coil spring right here. There's no way for me to put a cable restraint because we have no entanglements. But you can see there's just a hole right here in the fence. And who says they can't put a foothold right here? He might tear up the fence a little bit. But I just thought I'd share that with you. That's how you learn your property, is just a little dip right here in the fence. That's where they're using that. And I know a lot of guys up in Iowa would snare that, catch a lot of coyotes just right here crossing. Those are the type of sets during this middle part of January. And it's what I'm trying to drive home on this video, is that's what we're looking for. This time of year, they're in that breeding phase. They're distracted with that. I'm using post sets for that, my cedar post sets. I'm using my T-bone sets just in case. I still have my dirt holes. I've got my cable restraints, which is #1. And then I've got these type of blind sets on the trails or where they cross. So if you could put up good numbers in January when it's it's gonna be down to like -10 this next week. If you can catch, I mean, that's pretty good. So hey, I hope you guys like all this strategy. I've been throwing a lot of stuff at you guys. Definitely stretching your mind muscles. So that's the type of guy that I am. That's who I am. It's what I do for a living. I'm constantly trapping during the winter months. I'm still doing the same thing. So anyways, hope you guys like this. Comment in the section down below if you want to see some variety of sets or just something different. If you want me to change the channel a little bit, I'd be glad to do that. But I really like putting together this type of strategy stuff. So it's just the type of guy that I am. You see that sort of stuff on your line, you know, it's almost like kind of preparing you for it a little bit. So good set location off this ditch. There's a trail coming through here, going that way. There's going to be a lot of fur, and they're dipping in underneath that fence. So, and that's where they're going to constantly come and go, is right here. So I hope you guys like this episode. Lots of good catches in here, lots of strategy. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit subscribe. Otherwise, click the big thumbs up. I'm Jinx, and have a great day. Hey folks, I want to tell you about a product that I used during my 2022-23 trapping season. Had a lot of really good results. It's made from a good friend of mine from Maine. His name is Jason VANCE, and he's just produced this product for you guys, available to the public. It's probably my top 3 producers on my trapping season. He's got his new bait. It's called Final Demise. You want to make sure you pick that up. It's really good stuff. He also has a coil lure that I also recommend I use the two together, and it's his LDC coil lure. Jason catches several hundred coyotes a season, and he has a lot of really good results on it. I've been using it, and I know that you'll do well too. Go over to Bailey's Trapping Supplies, pick some up, let them know Jinx sent you, and have a great day.